Hey there, this is Nick with Red Ox Insurance Agency, and I want to put together a quick video about how much insurance you're going to need to get your authority active. I've gotten several calls lately, and it seems to be a little bit confusing for folks, so I just thought, I'd just clarify things for you. So number one, as far as the government is concerned, you're going to need $750,000 in commercial auto liability. If you have a policy with $750,000, that'll activate your authority. Now what happens is after you write your insurance policy, after it gets started, that insurance company is going to notify the FMCSA that you have at least $750,000 of coverage, and then the FMCSA will process things, and as long as you've done everything else to get your authority will go active after that waiting period. However, $750,000 isn't, most likely it's not going to get you a load. I mean, most shippers and brokers are going to want you to have $1 million in combined single limits. So I don't ever quote anybody for $750,000 unless maybe their truck's down in the shop for a couple months or something like that, or they go out of town or out of the country for a while for an extended period of time. You really don't want to play around with your insurance. So, rule of thumb, $1 million is what you're going to need. There's been so many folks that have, thought that they only need $750,000. They get it, and then they can't get a load because they don't have $1 million, and they end up having to endorse their insurance policy. And as I've talked about in previous videos, insurance companies don't like a lot of endorsements. They like things to be steady, rather conservative, not a whole lot of change, especially your first year. There's also a lot of people out there that know that the lower your insurance coverage, the lower your down payment. So they might try to get tricky and try to trick the insurance company and say, hey, let's go ahead and start the policy for $750,000. That'll lower my down payment, and then it'll also activate my authority, and then I'll wait a day or two and endorse the policy for $1 million. Don't do that. Insurance companies understand what's going on there. If you try to beat the system, they could, it's well within their right to just cancel your policy. You don't want to do that. Don't put yourself in that situation. So in summary, if you're trying to activate your motor carrier authority and the only thing you're waiting on now is insurance, have your insurance agent write that $1 million policy. It's just going to save you a lot of headache. You're going to need it anyways to get work. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email, nick@redoxinsurance.com. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody you think needs to hear it. If you need any information regarding electronic logging devices or factoring or fuel cards, please look below. I got links for all that kind of stuff. And again, don't hesitate. If you have any questions, give me a shout, shoot me an email. I'll be happy to do a video on anything that you ask me to do. Have a good day.